John I would pack the orders today because he's got a few things he needs to get done. So it's not my normal day to pack orders, but we're a team and that's what we do for each other. So I'm going to go in here, I'm going to pack these orders, and when I'm done doing that, I want to take you to the fish house and show you some of my tanks and let you see what's going on in there. Are you guys going to come help me? Come on, come help me pack orders. Keep me company. Come on. Maybe I'll listen to music and do a silly dance for you and entertain you too. Come on. I totally just remembered I wanted to show you my trash scape. Well, it's a hardscape that I call a trash scape because it's with random pieces of driftwood that we couldn't sell. So let me show you. It's really cute. At least I think it's kind of cute for being a trash hardscape. What do you think? It's just random pieces of driftwood that I put together, but I don't know, I may or may not actually stick it in an aquarium. It would probably fit in a 30-gallon, but yeah, I was just trying to be creative. I could still throw some rocks around it and do something. I don't know. We'll see. I'll let you know. I'm so proud of you for not knocking over my little hardscape. Yeah. Gerald has asthma, so if you hear him wheezing, that's why. My little asthma kitty. Before we go to the fish house, I wanted to show you my really cool surprise. Oh, and then here's these flowers I got. I plan on planting those this weekend. There's that step, that stupid step that I fell down. Anyways, hopefully we're not scaring the mommy too much. Mommy, are you in there? Oh, hi, little mommy. Oh, hi. Oh, she flew away. Oh, little teeny baby birds. Little babies. So the birds also like to lay eggs in my fern baskets. And they keep doing it. Up, more eggs. More eggs. And it's so funny because my ferns, they end up dying. You see that? They die because I'm too scared to water them because I don't want the babies to get hurt. Like, it doesn't rain outside, and nests and trees don't get rained on, but I don't know. It's so funny because people always say, oh, leave the bird nest alone. Don't touch the nest. The mom won't come back and blah, blah, blah. But you know what? They come back. We have baby birds constantly and they survive and then we get more. So I don't believe all that. I really don't. I'm here, guys. Hi. You want your treats? Huh? You want your treats? Let me give you your treats. Baby kitty is so mad at me. I gave her a bath yesterday, and you would have thought that it was something out of The Walking Dead. Like, she's a total zombie cat. The way she's like, it was insane the way she was acting. But she's clean now, aren't you, baby? I finally made it in the fish house after doing all of the other stuff, packing orders, showing you the birds, you know, taking you on a little adventure and visiting with the cats. But one of the things I want to show you before we actually go into the beta room is my favorite tank now that I have in the main fish room area. It's this tank. It's the one that, if you recall, if you've seen the video, I scaped this tank, and the fertilizer that I used was a dead fish from John's tank, which was just a fish that died of old age. It wasn't diseased or anything like that, but I scaped it. I stuck the dead fish down into the substrate, and I let it grow for about 5 months before I even added any of the fish. And they're just the cutest little fish. Everybody's happy. The plants are growing. The tank is thriving. And this is one of those tanks that I very, very rarely do any kind of water changes in. I'll take out maybe, I don't know, 10 or 15% of the water once a month, but this is pretty much just a top off tank. So everybody's happy and they're doing really well. Love, love, love this tank. Excuse me, sir, what are you doing? What are you doing up there? Carl, get down. Hey, you're not supposed to be there. What are you doing? Well, I guess I'll just start here at my 10-gallon rack and show you these. They're not exactly in the best condition because I'm just like everybody else. I have a job and I'm a fish keeper, and I do my best at trying to keep them happy and healthy and take care of the tanks the best that I can. But sometimes I don't have the best looking tanks. It's just, that is the way it is. But like I said, I do my best. I keep them well maintained as best as I can as far as water quality. And yeah, there you go. This is kind of embarrassing. I do plan on doing a video about this, but I started to do a project video. This was supposed to be my Wednesday scape. I was gonna have this side be the one for, what was her name? I'm drawing a blank. So yeah, the one was gonna be on this side, the colorful girl with the planet aquarium, with the pretty plants and all that. And this side was gonna be the dark water with, like, I had a black crown tail I wanted to put in there. But things just didn't work out. I had some issues, and I thought about doing a video about that to just explain how setting up an aquarium with a divider, trying to do two different kinds of things with it, like water parameters and using the hardscape and the plants and trying to do dark water. It was a fail for me. But yeah, I mean, if you want to see that video, I can show you the scape, how I was doing it, how it was turning out and everything. But this tank ended up becoming one of those tanks where this fish is a rescue fish. She's not sellable, so I stuck her in here. And then this one right here, she is a female alien that I bred myself. She was getting beat up by her brother right here, and so I moved her over there. And yeah, that's that story. Down here I have some gold mystery snails. At one point I thought I was going to breed snails and sell them, but then I didn't. I just keep breeding them and not selling them. I don't know if you, I don't even know. Would people want to buy mystery snails from me? I have the blues, the ivories, the golds. I've got a lot of them. And here's another female. She isn't sellable because she has a tumor. So I stuck her in this tank, and it's not scaped beautifully or anything, but she's been really happy in here the last couple months. And instead of being in like a little cube and not being able to be sold. And then over here, little teeny baby female alien. She was one of the ones that was in the, she was in the batch of aliens that I had bred, and she was the runt. So I stuck her in here all by herself, and she's got some snail friends, but she's really tiny. She's maybe an inch. But yeah, I am so disappointed as far as that batch of alien fry went. It was doing really well, and then Carl jumped up on top of the lid, spooked the dad or the male, and he ate a bunch of the baby betas. So yeah, that's what happened there. But I did get 3 out of it. Over here is the snail tank. Oops, I just tripped. But this is my snail tank. There's a lot of dead snails in there. You can see all the shells. But I'm getting ready to revamp this tank along with another one I have that's just like it over there. And I'm gonna do a beautiful scape in it. So I'm looking forward to doing that. Here's the peat tank. Where are you at, Pete's? Pete's! I just cut so many plants out of here. So it's not looking the best because I cut so much of it out. I expect it to look better in a couple weeks. It was just so overgrown. Like the entire tank was filled with plants. You couldn't even see the peats when they came out. And it's so funny, they're being shy. Well, there's a peat. Hi, Pete. Say hi. I don't know where the others are. Here's Buttercup. She's another rescue betta. She only has one good eye. And she hangs out with Go. He's over here. There's Go. He's in here. He's being a good boy today. Yep. I have a snail that has his own personal sign. This tank here is one of my favorite. It was part of a contest that I did for Aquatop like a year, I guess it was like a year ago. There were 4 of us that did escape, and I did mine for a long-term type of deal. Like, I didn't do it to look gorgeous and beautiful and, you know, look like some kind of showpiece. I just wanted it to be a tank that my fish would be happy in, and I wanted it to be overgrown with plants. And it's so funny because my shrimp and my fish are acting super shy right now. I guess because they know I want to show them. But yeah, believe it or not, I have orange shrimp in here. And ooh, speaking of shrimp, I plan on putting an order in with Shelby and Grant, the Garden of Eden. I'm gonna get some blue dreams. I'll share them with Diana because she wants some. She wants some blue dreams too. But here is this tank. This was, I believe, the first tank I scaped, my first Aquatop tank I scaped. Not the first one ever, but the first Aquatop tank that I scaped. And I cut this one back too because it was just so overgrown with plants. But, and I don't know, I couldn't see everybody. But they're super happy. These shrimp are just reproducing like crazy. The fish are happy, but yeah, the shrimp are so fun to watch. I just love watching them. I could watch them for days. Maybe not days, but you know what I mean, like hours. And they're so cute. This is the other cube tank I was telling you about that I need to escape because it looks like crap. I have ram's horn snails in there, and I have one betta fish, and I feel so bad for her, but she's in there. She likes to usually hide in that wood. I don't see her, but she's in there. She comes out to eat. She's another one that I bred. But yeah. Oh, check out what I got at the Aquatic Expo. I got that at the NB Betta booth. They had different colors, different sizes, and I just thought it was the cutest little thing ever, so I went ahead and picked it up to bring home and stick on my window, because how cool is it to have one of those in my betta house. I want to get more. The next time I see them, I think I'm going to go, I'll get some at Aquashella. Yeah. Oh, check this out. You've probably seen this in videos before. This is something that I picked up before we moved out of King George. I got it from, what do you call it? One of those antique stores. Well, I have a blueprint that I've been working on, and I have a really big project I plan on doing with this. It's gonna take a while, and it will be a video, but it probably won't be out until probably after summer. Yeah, probably. How many times did I say probably? 5, 6? Anyway, so yeah. My Betta system. Do you ever wonder what I use in my Betta system? Complete. Dark water and aquarium salt. Yes. And I feed my Betta bits and Betta pellets from Northfin and Extreme. I am very embarrassed because if you look, you can see there's a lot of algae right now. Algae grows like horribly sometimes in these tanks, but I get it cleaned. I work on these tanks all the time and they get cleaned a lot. It's just, sometimes it's hard to get all of that algae off, especially when I've got all these lights on in here, but the fish are fine. These are my Wallstead guppies. I got these 2 girls from Diana at the Raleigh Aquarium Society auction, and they've had so many babies. They're growing, they're thriving. They like the Northfin fry starter. I'm just sharing with you what I use in here. I'm not trying to be a salesman or anything. I just like to share with everybody what I use for my own aquariums, because you know what, if we sell it on our website and we don't use it, then what kind of people are we, you know? And then the cherry shrimp, they're doing really well too. There's babies in there, and I'm so excited because the guppies, they don't eat the baby shrimp. I'm trying to find a baby shrimp. I wanted to show you. Well, anyways, they're doing really good. I love it. This tank wasn't one that I scaped to look like a gorgeous piece of art or anything either. I just like to scape tanks so that my fish are happy in them, and that's what matters to me. If they look decent, that's good to me. I want them to look pretty. Some of them I'll do to look really pretty. Others, I just like to focus more on what makes the fish happy. And then I'm not sure if you remember this tank I did last year. It's my little shrimp tank with the moss wall. The moss has grown like crazy. It's filled in really good. The shrimp are in there doing their thing. But yeah. And these are the tanks that I don't really water change, but maybe, like I said, once a month, about 10%. I do a lot of top offs in these tanks, and the plants just thrive and they grow. We're super happy. The shrimp are happy. I'm happy. And then there's the rest of my Betta wall. I've got lots and lots of Bettas here. Here, let me show you a couple. I love this one. It's like a Dalmatian. Isn't he cool? Hey guys. And these guys are really cool too. Look at the colors on that one. Yep. But anyways, here's my little thing I scaped. Terrarium, I guess you could call it. The plants are doing really well. And just a real quick peek. That's my Diana Wallstead tank. And I don't want to show you that quite yet because there's a video coming out and it's doing really, really well. I'm doing everything Diana said to do with it, along with my tank. Whoop, quick peek. But yeah, all in all, this is what I do every day is take care of these tanks. Don't judge me because of the algae. The fish are happy. The fish are healthy. And that's what matters.